Hi guys, one classic TV facts and trivia. Thank you for stopping by today's video. Who's still alive from Happy Days, and what are they doing now? We'll start with Ronnie Howard, of course, who played Richie Cunningham. He's 70 years old. Ron Howard was already a star when he became Richie Cunningham, as he played Little Opie on the Andy Griffith Show. He grew up acting in the acting world because of his father. Rance Howard was a famous actor. Howard was carried on the tradition as his daughter Bryce Dallas Howard, in this picture, is the star of many films, including the beloved Jurassic World series. Despite being famous for Happy Days, he was always jealous of the fame that his co-star Henry Winkler received, even claiming that the stress caused his hair to fall out in clumps. He left in the 7th season to become a filmmaker and work behind the camera. Henry Winkler, 79, author of The Fonz Fonzarelli. Henry Winkler, who became an international sensation for playing leather-jacketed Lothario Arthur the Fonz Fonzarelli, found himself too closely associated with the role that made him a household name. Everybody said he's such a good actor. He is so funny. He's the Fonz. With his phone not ringing, Winkler began working behind the camera, producing series like MacGyver and directing films like Cop and a Half, and that starred Burt Reynolds. It was fun, but it was not as satisfying to me, he recalled. Thankfully, the phone began ringing with roles that were far away from the Fonz, like inept lawyer Barry Zuckerkorn on Arrested Development. We have Marion Ross, who's 96, who played Marion Cunningham. We cannot forget Richie and Joni's proper but loving mom, played by Marion Ross. She was one of those TV housewives that everyone loved. After Happy Days ended, she continued to act, mainly appearing in guest role capacity, but occasionally playing in a series regular. She was regular on The Love Boat, Brooklyn Bridge, and The Drew Carey Show. Gilmore Girl fans may remember her as Gran in 6 episodes of that series. And then we have Scott Baio, 64, played Chachi Arcola. This was Scott Baio's breakout role as Fonzie's nephew, who eventually dates and marries Joni. After Happy Days, Joni Loves Chachi. He starred in Charles in Charge and Diagnosis Murder with Dick Van Dyke. After Charles in Charge, he has appeared in a handful of series and movies, including See Dad Run, reunited with Ron Howard in Arrested Development, and was recently in the newest edition of the God's Not Dead movies and God We Trust. Don Most, 71, played Ralph Malph. Most played a side character who eventually became one of Richie's best friends, along with Potsy. He left at the same time as Howard after the characters left for the Army. Most went on to appear in Charles in Charge and Diagnosis Murder alongside former castmate Baio, as well as Star Trek Voyager and Glee. Anson Williams, 75, warned Potsy Weber. After Happy Days, Anson Williams followed in the footsteps of his co-star and friend Howard and went right into directing. He's directed many popular shows, including Melrose Place, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Lizzie McGuire, and The Secret Life of American Teenager. And for you guys who follow me on, scoot up a little bit, the Andy Griffith Show Facts and Trivia, I always say that James Best, who played Roscoe P. Coltrane, played Jim Lindsay on the Andy Griffith Show, was always the second worst at faking playing guitar. The first worst? Potsy, Anson Williams, was awful at faking a guitar, man. He was just terrible. At least he gets one award from old Uncle Bob. You guys, appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. I'd appreciate that very much. You have a great day. God bless you. And as always, I'm praying for you.